Hey everyone, and welcome to another cool story show, Quickie, where today we are joined by one of our fans, Heinz.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heinz.
What's going on, buddy?
Not much. How about yourself?
We're going to talk some epic questions today.
Oh shit.
I just realized what your sweater said.
Yeah, I
so
noticed
he
that when I
called
came in
and
too.
let Heinz
Heinz
handle it.
right? It's
That's awesome.
That's pretty damn epic, I gotta admit.
Yeah.
Did you have that like custom made or anything? Like,
No, I actually just found it on the fucking internet. There's an ad.
oh,
And it's just like, yeah.
and it, like you didn't have to make your own name in
No.
there?
No, it was just like they're doing a startup shit for different T-shirts, and
Wow.
it just happened to be on there. I was like,
Because
yes.
Heinz isn't a name that you see every day,
No,
right?
Heinz
So
is a name you never see.
like,
Catch a bottle.
Exactly. So here's my question.
yeah.
You wake up from hyperspace, alone, on a ship, and find all your crew missing,
Kind of like an alien isolation.
kind of like an alien isolation. What do you do?
I don't know. Is there an alien on there?
We don't know yet.
So okay, so it's just you wake up from hypersleep, no crew as far as you know, and you're just that's it.
The first thing I do is I go and see where we are, make sure that we're not like sailing into the sun or anything like that, or into a black hole, because I mean that would be detrimental to everyone. Maybe the crew's alive somewhere, and so I'd go make sure of that. I would then run system logistics for the ship, make sure all the systems were working and everything like that. Maybe my ship has like a thing where it can scan for foreign intruders or something like that. I would definitely
It's a
run
spaceship.
that.
It probably has something like that.
Yeah, so that's what I would run, because I would want to know if there's any motherfuckers on my ship, or if everyone in the ship is just having a party.
If
and
I
wasn't
just woke
invited.
up, I think I'd have a shit. I'd probably eat something.
So you'd wake up and be like, meh, go take a
Oh,
crap.
Are you saying you guys wouldn't go look for a bathroom to take a shit?
Yeah,
Well,
like
that's
first thing I
assuming
do is
that's assuming you have to take a shit.
I'm just going to assume if I've been in hyperspace for like 8 months, I got to take a shit.
It's not like you build up years of shit. Like you probably shit yourself
man.
in hyperspace.
I think your body naturally would just want the
You
release.
probably just shit yourself.
That's-
Okay, then if not taking a shit, I'd go jerk off somewhere.
That Taco Bell I ate 8 years ago is coming out in force.
Right? You don't want that stuck on a zero gravity environment.
Now I wonder if
So you and me together would be okay because you would probably save us in a weird turn of events. Andy would be the logical one here.
And you guys always dispute when I say I'm like the hero of the stories. In Lord of the Rings, I said
Yeah,
I
we
was
always
Aragorn, and you're
dispute
like,
when
no.
you say you're the hero.
Well, I am heroic. I'd
Anyway,
save
Dave,
this.
what would you do?
I'd probably do what Andy did.
Thank you.
Go through the system checks, check to make sure we're not going to be burnt alive, maybe run scans to see where the life forms are. Now, let's assume that there is an alien on the ship. To you, what is the most terrifying xenomorph that you could conceive in your mind that would be on the
Teletubby.
ship?
Actually, on
Fuck
the weekend, on the weekend at work, me and Gurns were looking up. We googled the Teletubby baby. You know, the one that was in the sun. She actually grew up hot. Actually,
No, what?
seriously, we googled the Teletubby baby, and she is actually like smoking hot right now. Anyways, so while we were googling Teletubby baby, there were some like fan-made pictures of Teletubbies, and they were like hideous monsters. See, she's pretty hot, isn't she?
Oh my god.
I just Googled it and you do not disappoint.
So
show Heinz,
is.
show Heinz.
Let's see this.
It's kind of hard.
That's not bad.
Wow.
Not bad.
Yeah. It's hard to believe that was
That's
the one who was like
messed
laughing
up.
like a retard in the sun all those years ago. So, but anyways, there's some pretty monstrous like Teletubby beings up there. Heinz, I don't know. What do you think? What's your like worst nightmare to find on a ship?
Ooh. Chucky.
A Chucky alien.
Yeah. Have you ever seen? It's like fucking. I don't know.
Not like the
something-
Chuck E. Cheese mouse, right? Just
No,
like Chucky.
like you know those movies.
Ballpen.
Like
I remember them.
Some demonic like I don't know, like little robot shit running around the ship. Yeah, that would freak the hell out of me.
I'm gonna say that little kid from The Omen, or really any little kid would be creepy. You know that little kid from The Omen though? He's like the Antichrist, maybe in like mutated monster form or something like that. That'd be kind of creepy to see. Although I guess it wouldn't
Andy
look like an
Spiteri would
alien.
be stuck on a ship with an android that looks just like his ex-girlfriend. Then
There's nowhere
he'd
to
fucking
run.
jettison himself out of the
Yeah,
airlock.
I was just going to say that, yeah.
Yeah, I would take my chances swimming in space.
Just grab some mech suit. Get away from me, you bitch!
Yeah, that would be the worst thing. Is like there's like 5 aliens on the ship and they're all your ex-girlfriends. Like, ugh.
I'd just go back into hypersleep.
Yeah.
I could see Andy being like, so gangbang?
And then him getting jettisoned out of the airlock.
I'm gonna have to go with anything that kind of assimilates you into their kind of biology.
The Borg?
No, like let's say you've got like a
Oh, you mean the thing from Thing? That alien from the
Oh,
movie
like
Thing?
Alien from the movie
What
Alien.
he means is like the green Teletubby where that TV used to be in its stomach. It actually sucks up Dave.
yeah,
Oh, like Kirby.
and then turns me into like a Teletubby. That would be
He
terrifying.
could be King Dave instead of DDD. That would be freaky, to see that little fucking fat guy running around with his big hammer chasing you in a spacecraft. I'm gonna eat you.
And then a game of Smash Bros breaks out.
Yeah.
Epic.
How would you escape the ship?
Well, assuming we've got a,
Assuming there's some kind of scary alien and your crew's still gone.
there's got to be an escape pod.
I'm not gonna escape that ship. That's my ship. I'm gonna fuck these people up.
Including your 5 ex-girlfriends?
Yeah, it'll be like Scott Pilgrim, except like instead of ex-boyfriends for another girl, it'll just be my own ex-girlfriends. I don't care. I'll beat the shit out of them. It's pretty much wanted to do it in real life anyway, so like why not just do it to these alien amalgamations?
Dropping the words, Andy's staring. I would try to escape.
I'd try to
If
escape.
I was stuck on a spaceship with fucking Teletubbies, I'd try to get off.
Well, is this like a cool spaceship? Or does it have like different like? Does it have like a park inside of it and stuff like that? You know how some spaceships have like biozones where it's Earth friendly, where you can go and you feel like you're on Earth. I mean, if it's a
How
cool
about this is like the
spaceship-
Normandy from Mass Effect?
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not giving up that spaceship. I'll fight to the death.
Not to mention, let's say you jettison yourself out into space. Who knows how long it's going to be before somebody picks you up?
It's gonna
You
be
could
forever.
Just be floating forever in this tiny spacecraft.
You can have some time with your thoughts.
Oh, Jesus.
That's just what all of us needs.
Why did I break up with each of them?
Let me count the ways.
Just has a calm on yours. Andy, you son of a bitch for the next 80 years.
I would take that calm right out. I would just take my helmet off at that point.
Andy self-destructs
Yeah.
the escape pod.
Now, using code names for your exes, which one would you hate to all of a sudden turn around and there's one right there?
Probably
Resin.
no. I'd say SP was probably the worst. SP was not a serious girlfriend I had, but she was kind of like a fling, and then we called her SP for Smash Piece. After that, she was fucking psycho. She'd probably be like the
Wait, are you talking about Fong?
no, the one after Fong.
Oh, I was talking about Fong when I said Resin.
Oh no, that wouldn't be the worst.
Really? With her?
Nah.
She'd be like the thing that explodes out of
That
your
would
chest.
be like the second worst. but-
Andy would just be sitting there eating his spaghetti and she'd... Fuck that.
Baby would come out of her. It's yours.
That's it. I'm done. I think the moral of the story is I'm just going to jump into a black hole.
After checking the systems.
Yeah. All right. And if I can't get my ship back, then I'm going to drive that ship into a black hole, because if I can't have it, no one can have it. Moral of my story. That's it. I'm out. Peace.
Okay, so because we're on the topic of aliens and we mentioned Alien Isolation, have we all seen Aliens?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What is your favorite moment in the Alien movie franchise?
Out of on any of them?
Yeah.
When Ripley's down trying to save the girl in Aliens, the second one, and she realizes she's with all the eggs, and she looks up and the queen's there, and the queen's like, and she's just like, fuck you, and flamethrowers all the eggs and blows them all up. That was fucking sick. Fuck that alien. That was pretty cool.
But you, Heinz?
I'm gonna have to say like the iconic one in Aliens, like at the end, she gets in that fucking mech and just beats the crap out of the queen.
I'm surprised that none of you guys said it, because I thought that it was going to be like just a given, but definitely the chest burster scene in the first one. I'm actually not really huge on Aliens. I own it, but I don't think it's quite as good as Alien.
Alien was a lot better, I think.
Yeah.
It's a scary movie.
Do you know the crew the cast didn't know that was going to pop out of John Hurt's chest? Like, they knew it was
Yeah.
going to come out, but they didn't know that's how it was going to come out, so their reactions were like completely
Legit.
real.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
were
when they
legit.
ripped off who's the guy that plays Bilbo? Ian Holmes. he was in that movie. He was an android. And when they ripped off his head and there was all that milk shit that came out, they didn't know
Yeah.
that was going to spurt out either.
Yeah.
That's another pretty cool moment. What about you, Dave?
Mine's got to be after she activates the self-destruct and she's running through the empty spaceship and sirens are going off. Like, I've got to get the fuck out of here. There's no tomorrow. Like, it's just classic. Like, this is all going downhill.
One thing that I really like the Alien series for is the Metroid series, the Metroid video game series, took a heavy inspiration from the Alien series, starring a female protagonist and having generally self-destruct. At the end of each Metroid game, there's usually a self-destruct sequence where you got to escape and stuff like that, and just kind of being alone, that sense of isolation. So
I think there's a lot of sci-fi that, like Halo,
yeah,
Dead Space,
Metroid in particular took a
Bioshock.
lot from it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Cool. Well, this wraps up another one of our quickies. We haven't done one in a while.
it's been out of this world. I'll leave.
Finally.
Thank you, everyone. On the tweets, I'm Dave at dmeyer7.
Fuck, am I A-Corbett48? There we go.
Spiteri 316.
Heinz doesn't know his Twitter, so
Twitter.
yeah.
Peace out.
Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.